Hello everybody and welcome back to another Fortnite video. Today is going to be a tutorial on the basics of how to play Fortnite. For some reason it's at the corner of my screen because for some reason for me, it spawns in. Anyway, as you saw earlier, those 3 things will pop up when you originally come on, and then the news. It's just common stuff that you don't always have to look at. So you spawn in. When you start out, you will start out as a default. You will have absolutely no skins. As you can see, I have quite a few skins that I've set to presets. But you can go to your locker, change what you have currently on, and you can also load and save presets, which are a bunch of collections of cosmetics that you put on. You can also shuffle the presets for more randomizing your skins. Now, these slots are things that you find. You can favorite skins, and you can also, so you can see, these ones are, most of the skins that you will get will probably be Battle Pass skins. Most of my skins are Battle Pass, except for this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and these 2, 3, because I bought those. Rest are Battle Pass skins, which I'll touch on later. Anyway, presets, load, save, pretty simple. That's what you look like with your skin, your backbone, which is like your backpack, your harvesting tool, your glider, your contrail as you skydive down, and your emotes, wraps for your guns, loading screens as you transfer from lobbies, music, which I don't currently have on, and your banner, which shows up right here when you play. So this is the play lobby, currently in creative, but you can switch it to solo, duo, trios, and squads for it, as well as arena for those 3 too. Well, at least for 3 of them, of the 4. Anyway, these are different modes. In solos, you play as 1 person. Duos, you play with 2 people. Trios 3. Squads 4. It's just normal battle royale with whatever games are currently in the meta that time, and it's pretty simple, normal. And then you can also have the spotlight stuff, which are the tournaments over here, the community creations, and any LTMs that may be at the thing. This is normally normal Team Rumble, but for some reason, it's one shot. Team Rumble is where there's 16 players, normally 16-player teams at the same time, and they fight. First person to get to a kill goal wins. Creative. You can enter codes or make your own map. You can either enter codes to join other people's maps that they've made, or play your own. Battle Lab is only you and only you. Party Royale is really experimental. You can't build, you can't shoot, you can watch movies apparently. I don't know what really happens in there. We're gonna check out solos, because we're Team Rumble. It's not gonna be there for most of the time. As you can see, you can view your quests. These quests reward in XP for the season. And then you can also view the map and your collections of NPCs, which are found around the map. As you can see, I have most NPCs found. And also fish. All the fish that you catch. All of these fish will be in a record. As you can see, some fish I haven't caught. But there's a bunch of collections, and you can try and compete with your friends to do it. Next tab is Battle Pass. We already went over Locker. The Battle Pass, Fortnite Crew. You buy it $12 a month for 30 days or whatever. You get a skin for 3. That's how I got this Vi skin or V skin. And then you get the Battle Pass if you don't already have it. It's $12 a month. It's a pretty good deal. You also get 1,000 V-Bucks. You can also gift the Battle Pass to your friends. Then you can see all the different tiers of rewards as soon as it is. Also, challenge rewards. If you do these epic colored quests, you get rewards. As you can see, I have all of them. Then the secret ones. This season it's Predator, so you get all the different challenges that you do to complete it for Predator. Then Crystal Rewards. If you get higher levels than Tier 100, which is the max battle pass, you get special versions of them. I have all of these, and I'm almost to the first Topaz version. Then Compete is where you can look at all the details for different events and their rewards. Locker, we already went over. Item Drop. This is where you spend your V-Bucks on different skins that you may want, or emotes, packs, anything that you want. There's also the featured ones and also packs that you can buy for money. And then there's also the support a creator code, which you can put in with any person. Currently, I'm just rotating between a bunch of different YouTubers that I somehow watch. Currently, I have Ali8 in the item shop because he just put out a new map. I'm not advertising anyone. Just put in your favorite creator's code in the item shop, and it'll support them whenever you buy anything from the item shop. Career is you get a ton of achievements per thing. So I have and they're different colors each season, and they're different names and things. It's just basically a bunch of achievements that don't really give you anything. V-Bucks, this is where you buy V-Bucks. $8 for 1,000, $20 for 2,800, 32 bucks for 5,000, and $80 for 13,500 V-Bucks. That's what you use in the item shop. Anyway, let's go into a solos match and check out how Fortnite works. This is what you do. This is mostly what you're gonna do is solos, unless you have friends. You can add, enter the display name, which is their gamer tag to play. And we're going into game. You probably shouldn't have, but you can invite your friends to your party, join your other friends' parties, and then you can play with them. It's pretty cool. You also have the voice chat built into this, so you don't have to worry about using Discord, or well, some people prefer to use Discord, or so as long as you have a built-in mic. Consoles don't have built-in mics, but as long as you have it like a mic able to be plugged in or just on hand, you can do it. In the lobby, you can get sort of like a preview of all the guns that you'll find in the game, just scattered around the preview island. This is not an actual game. You can't damage people. It's just a bunch of random guns that you'll find out in the map. This is the map. The battle bus flies over and you have to land somewhere. We're gonna try and land at a decently popular thing, Steamy Stacks. It's also Hot Drop. When something is Hot Drop, people land there more. Steamy Stacks is an example. You can see a ton of people going there. So that's why you don't always want to go there. I'm just gonna get rid of my marker real quick. But so we're gonna land at this little thing called the Orchard, which is just a random POI. As you can see, I have visual sound effects on, which means I can hear other people. Sorry, that's my cat in the background. You can see other where gliders are, where footsteps are, gunshots. It's an interesting HUD style little information pocket, and you can use it to keep tabs on where other players are or may be. Now you're gonna have, as soon as you land, you're gonna try to find a gun as fast as possible. Like chests, the best way. You get a gun and a consumable. This is shield. So you use it, you can get more shield. Let's do. This will give, when people attack you, oh my gosh, sorry, that person just killed me with a shotgun. As you can see, it's a very intense thing. You have to pay attention to people, where people are, what they're doing. You can head right into another match and just see what people see. A bunch of people are fighting right here. So you definitely want to keep an eye out on where people are dropping and everything. You can also build in these modes. See all this stuff, you can break all of the stuff that this person is around and get mats to build. There are 4 main things that you can build, and I'll show you that when we get into a lobby. You can build a floor or roof, walls, and cones and stairs. They each cost 10 mats each, and there are 3 mat types: metal, stone, and wood. Wood is the primary type. So as you can see, this is a normal wall. This is a roof or a floor, depending on what you use it for. There's stairs, and these are cones. You can also edit things like this. I can edit them to look different. This person's breaking them. And also trick people. So we're going into it. A recommendation is that when you're starting out, you don't go anywhere along here where the battle pass starts, or anywhere around here, or really anywhere in this line. Go somewhere farther away that people don't like as much. Like today we're going to go to Holly Hedges. When you start out, all this map will be gray, a bunch of gray areas, and you won't know anything, any of the POIs, but as you explore them, you will uncover more maps, and it will be in color, like here. As we go here, we're just gonna land, deploying the glider. As you can see, you can manually deploy it, or just, it automatically deploys it when you get too low, like so. So as we're gliding in, we're going to this specific POI. There's a chest can spawn almost anywhere, but pick where you fly, where you land carefully, because some places are more popular than others, and so you could find yourself trapped with a ton of people in a hopeless case. Sometimes Fortnite glitches like this, and at least for me, and your graphics are super bad even if you set them to low. Okay? So as you can see, I'm breaking this, and then I can build up because I hear a chest in this area. As you can see, someone already opened it, which means never mind. There's a chest in this area, so you want to look all around for this chest. In this case, it's a vault, which you can break to get gold, which you can use to buy things from other players, NPCs, which is a pretty cool factor that they introduced this season. By the way, if you can pick up these gas cans, but also if you drop them and you hit them, they explode. So if you hit them, make sure to stand far, far away. And before you med up, you should always put a box. This is how you never mind. Smart. Make sure you have enough mats to build a box at all times, like the panic shelter. You always want to do this. Put a roof in and then a cone at the bottom that you then edit. And you can see all the controls on your bottom HUD when you do it. And you crouch in this cone, which will give you protection from bullets before people can fire at you. And then you will med up. You edit. Editing is very important. Oh crud, I forgot to finish it. Make sure you finish the clock before you do it. As you can see, I can hear someone else. And they're... No. Oh my gosh. No, please, no. Oh my gosh. Stressful. So as you can see, I'm low now, which means I need to hide, and I need to start to med up to heal. And if your health reaches 0, which mine's about to, you die. So take measures to make sure that does not happen. That is the worst thing that can happen to you. And when you can hear someone coming, make sure to put walls between you and your opponent. Then run away as fast as you can. Also, if you have your harvesting tool out, you run faster, which is important to keep in mind. As you can see, this is the circle. The storm comes in, damaging your health. So you definitely don't want to get trapped there in the storm. So you always should travel to the circle as fast as you can, because that timer up there near the mini map countdowns until this timer starts. At this point, I'm super low, so I am not going to go to the circle. I'm going to use my wood and light a fire so I can heal my health, because I'm currently super low. If I light the fire, it will help me get higher health, which will let let me last longer in this match. Also gonna drop this gun that I have. Different guns use different ammos, which is sort of quite obvious. ARs use medium ammo, SMGs use small ammo, snipers use heavy bullets, like things like that. It's super easy. Anyway, I'm almost at full now, which means I can go along my merry way and hopefully find a car. Never mind, there's a person here. Why is this person not doing anything? So as you can see, I just got another elim. They still show up in your HUD, but I don't care. You can auto pick up ammo and materials, mats for short. And as you keep going, you want to keep going because the storm is closing in and I need to make it to the circle before I die. As you can see, building is very useful. I used to not build at all. I was a complete noob and I could never win a game unless it was all bots. Definitely want to learn to build. Okay, there's a person behind me. What are you doing? Okay, that person was sort of a bot. Didn't really know. But now I have a shotgun and cabbages. Cabbages restore your health. And a shotgun is really good for close range. Anyway, I want to continue on farming a bit more mats as I go. Oh, yes. And you can also mark guns to see what they are. This is a better shotgun. Different shotguns do different things. Sorry about that. And so you want to try to get the best loot. Grays are the worst type of weapon, but they're still a gun, so it's better than having a pickaxe. Greens are next, then blue colors, then purples, then golds. Golds and purples are pretty rare, so don't expect to find one every match. As you can see, I'm running around the map trying to find more things. As I found another SMG, but I already have an SMG, and it's better, so I won't pick it up. As you can see, I'm just traveling across the map, looking for more loot and also other players to fight. As you can see, I have 4 of my 5 inventory slots filled. So make sure that you know what you have in your inventory at all times so you can immediately whip out a gun or crank some 90s if you see another person. As you can see, I hear firing in the distance, but I'm not going to engage them because I don't feel I have good enough loot or good enough skills to do it. Now I hear a boat. They don't know that I'm here. As long as people don't know that you're there, you don't have to engage them. But if people start shooting at you... As you can see, this is the Mandalorian boss that you can try engage for mythics. Let's try to take him down. He's quite hard. Mythic bosses are really hard. No! So as you can see, the mythic boss took me out, which means I die and I have back to the lobby, or I can go straight into another match. This is very good for me, as in good for the players because you can just go right back in. You'll see the new things, and you can change your things, what you're going back in. Let's try creative. As you can see, I have friends. Oh, whoops. Let's just click create and go into a game if you just want to play. There are tons of different stuff in creative mode, so you can do whatever you want. It just doesn't matter what you do. You can just do whatever. It honestly doesn't matter. What you want to do, you can just do it. Now I am working on a secret project that I'm not going to show you guys. It's in here. I'm not going to show you guys it yet. As you can see, there is a lot of different stuff here. These are the portals, but you can change what's in the portal. So using the console, you can do your reference or favorites. I haven't toggled the favorites, but you can do whatever you want. You can literally play anything. Anything. I'm gonna show you guys death runs. They're the easiest to do. You can do them alone. You don't need friends. You don't need anything except skill. Some death runs are harder than others. I'll just show you a bit of it to get you used to creative mode. As you can see, your skins are the same. It loads, takes a bit to load, but then you can go right into the portal and then play. Also, if you press a button, which you can also reveal to you in the lobby, you can emote. I'm not gonna do the never gonna emote because it's copyrighted because of Rick Astley, but you can do a bunch of stuff like the Wakanda Forever emote, which was free a bit earlier. Controller crew emote from a recent pack. Alright, so it's loaded. You can go in and you use different stuff and do it. Miss Sophie X made this map, and then there's the code next to the name. I start the game and I can do the death run. If I go through that portal, that is. So I run through the portal and I'm in a death run. As you can see, these traps, you want to set them off, but you don't want to be caught next to them. You want to just go on, but not to one of them, and they take a while to reset. So you want to keep traveling. Make them do it, and make the traps go off before you do it. And just keep going like this, like so, in a death run, till you die and you'll respawn. I'm doing better than I normally do in this death run. Anyway, so in different death runs, you do different things. Oh, okay. See, I just died there, but I respawn. That's the wonder of death runs. You can just practice your, doesn't really mean building, but like your skills. And it's a fun way to like get loot, practice your skills, like brag to your friends, or like do a challenge. First person to defeat the death run gets gold loot. Second place gets purple. Third place gets, oh come on, gets like the so on and so on for like a battle. If you get a map, you can just Google death run map or battle map, or whatever you want to do in creative. Really, you just Google it and you can do it. Finally, I made it past 10. And so as you just keep going, you can just go along the death run, do whatever. And you can just play the death run. And as you keep going, it's just like, this is just a random death run that I found. Sometimes you get to these parts where you have to use a consumable, like an impulse. Impulses launch you, same as shockwaves, which are currently in the game. They're just the worst version of these impulse needs. Or whichever ones, the blue ones are worse. Anyway, you have to use them to shockwave, basically. They can launch you, depending on your angle, however far. Death runs are fun because you get to learn a bunch of different utilities and stuff that you wouldn't normally do in Battle Royale. Alright, let's leave creative and just show you guys a bit more. Show you Battle Royale, creative mode. Those are basics that you need. If you want to do a more multiplayer thing, more lax, you can do a Team Rumble based thing. I'm just gonna set it back to solos because that's what I normally do. Anyway, these are your friends. You can click on what they show you what's on and who's offline. When you see people that are on, you can click join party if they've invited you, or invite to party. Then you can add friends. You can enter the display name of someone. I don't know anyone that I haven't done yet, but then there are people that have mutual friends that are recommended, and you can invite them to play with you.